Welcome to Trapped in the South. We are in the final stages of the gray house, and I don't think I've done a walkthrough recently. There's probably a handful of things that I have left to do, and that's it. So let me go room by room, kind of tell you what's going on, what I'm missing, and we can just work from this list. This is the kitchen. There are some places that need paint touch up or sanding. We are missing the door frame. This right here houses our hot water heater. I've talked about it just over the time. I have just grown to not love it so much. I think it throws off the whole aesthetic of the kitchen, and we're gonna change it. I don't have the wood in here, but it's in the other room. It's kind of like shiplap, just to give it some type of wood feature to match the trim. I think we're going to use the same thing on the door, and I hope that we're going to take it all the way to the ceiling. And I'm going to stain it the same color as the cabinets. We're going to move this cabinet down. If you can't see, this and this is kind of like an angle, and I would love for it to be flush. I had intentions of putting some shelving right here. I still don't know if I'm going to do that, or if it'll make sense once that's moved. Nothing that I can think of at the moment is going to change here, because when you open this door, it's going to hit across here. I didn't want a cabinet here. Sometimes I think that a small cabinet here would be great, but I still don't want to block my entryway. We'll have the fridge here. We'll have the stove here, because once again, we won't ever really need to be in there unless there's a problem, and I'm praying that there's no problems. Here is our living room. Finally got this yellow wall. Y'all, I don't even know if I told you, but I just did some really reckless painting and screwed some things up, and took a gallon and a pint of paint to clear up this one wall. Right. I think all of the white is done here. I don't think there's any touch-up necessary. I think there's some touch-up on the ceiling that might need to be done. We need a door frame here. Of course, clean the floors, add the trim to the floors, and then that's a living room. I've gone back and forth on whether or not I'm gonna stain that trim. And honestly,